Grand Raw Rising, kings and queens. Grab your coffee or your tea and enjoy some sacred healing space for all ages and reflections that are welcomed. No matter if you're at work, watching the kiddos at home, or even driving on the road, Rising with Raw is a beautiful sacred space to learn about the chakras as well as receive our collective card reading for the day. Along with this, we will have beautiful guests and members of the tribe come on to share their gifts, their practices, knowledge, and wisdom as we self-empower and become aware of who we are as we go forth by day.
Walking like an Egyptian. Walking like an Egyptian. Walking like an Egyptian. Walking like an Egyptian.
A rebel who went searching for treasures in his soul, fishing for gold. I found a key to unlock the door to my mind's gate, hidden with some hieroglyphs. Told me about my future and my past, and that I should get. Till I work it and get up off my ass. I'm on the path to move the masses to spiritual tactics. So masters, you bastards, ready to do classes.
Grand day. What's happening, everybody? It's Christolight. In this episode of Rising with Raw, we travel into the Magical Dimensions Oracle deck and we tap into the energy of forgiveness. And in order to get where we want to go as a lighter being and a lighter form of ourself, forgiveness is going to be key. Then we navigate into our chakra of the day, which is the Earth Star Chakra, connected to the core of Mother Gaia. And then to help us with our Earth Star Chakra today, our spirit guide of this Rising with Ra is Archangel Sandalphon. So we then navigate into a Earth Chakra cleansing and activation with Archangel Sandalphon, as well as the elements. Enjoy the episode. Feel free to leave your feedback or anything that you'd like to reflect upon or that you got downloaded during this video. If you are someone that would like to be a guest on Rising with Ra, you may direct message me, Marcus Christolight, to set up an episode. Ashe. Hydration check. Clean water, hydrating the being. Essential to our daily life. How are we all today? Grand day, grand rising, and thank you all for tapping in and rising together to kick off this week on this Monday here on Rising with Ra. I am your host, Sacred Pharaoh of the Space, Marcus aka Christolight. And today on this Rising with Ra, we are going to be doing our collective oracle reading. It'll be out of the Magical Dimensions Oracle deck. And then after our collective card reading, we will then be going over our chakra of the day. And our chakra of the day is going to be the Earth Star Chakra. So a little bit later on in the live, I will go over the Earth Star Chakra, give us some characteristics, how to identify blockages and overactivations, and then supply you with some tools to be able to balance and maintain the Earth Star Chakra. Along with this, I will also be connecting us with and bringing our awareness to another spirit guide to assist us in our Earth Star Chakra activation later in this live. And the spirit guide of this space for the Earth Star Chakra will be Archangel Sandalphon. And I will cover who Archangel Sandalphon is, the being and service that they provide for us, and then I'll correlate it and connect it to the Earth Star Chakra. So that's what there is to look for in this Rising with Ra episode. And again, I'm your host, Marcus aka Christolight. I'm a Reiki practitioner, crystal healer. I'm also a light language activator. I do guided meditation, chakra balancing. I do online workshops or flow shops. And I also go to events to do meditations, facilitations, and vend as well. Along with this, I'm also a music artist, and I am also an editor and producer of my own content. And one of those is Rising with Ra right here. Rising with Ra, I fully edit and produce and create into a YouTube episode and YouTube edition. And you guys can tap in and watch multiple Rising with Ra episodes on my YouTube channel, Sacred Light Healing and Wellness. And that is also where I have guided meditations. And I also have a podcast on there. And my podcast, I just launched the new intro, and you can find pinned at the top of my page, Sacred Light Conversations. Keep an eye out as there will be a fresh new podcast episode coming out soon, and that will be on my YouTube channel. And I want to say thank you to all of you that have continued to support me, to show love, to receive love, as well as those that have subscribed to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys for being my subscribers. Thank you for your support and love. I have no announcements for us right now, kind of in the space of flowing. And soon I'll have some more group spaces for the public to be able to be a part of. And also the community is still open, the Sacred Kingdom online community held on Discord. If you're someone that would like to connect with conscious community worldwide 24/7 and to be able to build and bridge with them, just reach out to me and I'll give you the details and go over the guidelines and the boundaries of the community space if you'd like to be a part of that. Alright, so I'm going to no longer waste any time. I'm going to go ahead and get started. And we're going to go ahead and flow into our oracle reading of the day. Okay. Powerful, powerful. Welcome in, welcome in. Alright, so our card of the day. Ooh-wee. Card of the day is forgiveness. Some of us may have a lot of that to do. Some of us may have a little bit of that to do. But I'm sure there's areas that we may all be able to highlight with some forgiveness. So with forgiveness comes with redemption, rebirth, and regeneration. And intuitively, the messages I'm feeling called to share is if we are to lighten our being, if we are to clear our being and become a more high vibrational version of ourselves, and we're still holding on to past experiences, past behaviors, past actions that ourself and others had taken part of or had done, and we're not allowing ourselves to access beneath the surface and go deeper, to develop compassion, to develop an understanding and a true connection with that other being or with our own self, then we can tend to really carry forward a lot of residual energy, thoughts, distorted perceptions, blockages within love and our being, as well as holding on to dense energies that can cause dis-ease throughout the being. Now this makes it a little difficult to be able to ascend, to be able to become a lighter, higher vibrational version of yourself when all these things are present. So it takes a little bit of realness with ourselves. And with that realness, you may have to take space. You may need to take time to, isolate a little bit. And when I say isolate, I'm not talking about the extreme of isolation. I'm talking about isolation as in getting solitude, taking sacred space, addressing yourself, going through the motions of feeling, transmuting, and reprogramming. And this is not really a small thing or small task. It's a very big, life-changing task. But if we can remember how much it's worth and how how changing it can be for us to take the time to be within our own space and to address things that we have been holding on to and that we've held on to within our being. The more that we are in the past, then we are causing conflict and bringing resistance to the present. And this can be tricky, especially if it involves another, as the other being or the other person involved could be trying really hard, could be putting a lot of effort into changing and growing, and they have been. But then, having to take on and continue to go through the motions of having the other person continuously bring up the past can be painful. It can be hurtful. It can be almost shortening on the growth and the accountability and change that you've taken place within your being. So I find it key to take responsibility for each one of us individually to address what needs to be forgiven within our being and within our energy field. It's not anybody else's job to do that for us, and really cannot do it for us either. So just keep in mind the impact that holding on to the past, holding on to energies that are the opposite of forgiveness, how that can impact not only yourself, but impact your loved ones, those that are trying to grow with you, that are trying to change, and that are putting in real effort to be their best self for you, with you, and for their self. So just keep that in mind. If there are, programs, there's experiences that have been attached and held on to due to the circumstances, whether it's trauma or anything else, just keep in mind the kind of effect it can have if we do not try to access forgiveness, if we do not try to transmute these experiences and energies. And then it keeps a perpetual cycle, not only for ourselves, but the others involved too, if we're not addressing these things. Being present is such a huge thing in this life. And, we can go on for days about what happens when we're not present, whether it's anxiety, depression, distortions, not being connected and present with the present reality and moment and with the other people involved. With this, I'm hearing practice journaling if you'd like, affirmations, meditation. You can do ceremony forgiveness with nature, with spiritual beings. Or you can do straightforward forgiveness with your words to another person, and words to your own self as well. So I'm also here to remind you that when we access forgiveness, it basically almost closes out or puts an end to a cycle to then birth and regenerate a new cycle and a fresh energy. So for example, just to kind of like visually think about it. So think of your energy system as being like clogged up and blocked up, because we're holding on to all of our past experiences of pain, frustration, division, and all these different things. And it's just blocking up your energy. Now think about it. We access forgiveness to be able to release and clear. These energies start breaking out and releasing. They just start dissolving because we're no longer holding on to them as everything. And as they start to dissolve and clear out of your energetic being, this then allows your energy centers, your heart chakra, your throat, your other centers as well, to start opening up naturally and expanding, thus allowing more fresh life to come through you. Now when you think of it in that context, tell me, like, doesn't that seem worth it? To access forgiveness? To access clearing and dissolving attachments from past experiences? Now, I know it's not always the easiest, as there's triggers, traumas, distortions, and more that come to play. But I just want to give you these conscious reminders, whether you want to write them down, note them in your mind, or just take whatever messages come naturally, that there are ways and process that you can take to access forgiveness, to dissolve and break down the densities and attachments that are polluting the being. Now, forgiveness also can really uplift others. It can help show them that it's okay. It's okay to have flaws. It's okay to have human errors. It's okay to be going through distortions and relived experiences from the past, to then come to a place of understanding and acceptance of the lessons that were meant to be learned from these energies. And not to mention the feeling too of connection, deepening of the relationship, and the openness that comes with forgiveness. So last message I'm also hearing is, with where we're trying to go, as in where we're trying to go vibrationally, and what we're trying to embody and manifest into our reality, we're all going to have to be able to access forgiveness for areas that could use it, because of what has just been said. If we're holding on to a lot of things in the past, then those are going to weigh us down from becoming lighter in our vibration, in our being, which is how we ascend into a higher state of mental consciousness. And it's also how our being is going to lighten itself. It's very difficult to be able to have a new perception and a lighter energy and perception if we're still holding on to the past that is no longer happening and will not happen again. Instead of being present, doing what we can now to be our best self and to help prepare ourselves to continue to ascend and become what it is that we are becoming intentionally. So that's our card for today on this Monday. And it's forgiveness, 2023. Mother Gaia, third dimensional planet, ascending into fourth dimensional collective consciousness. Azor,
Grand Rising Captain.
can you give me the update on third dimensional planet Gaia?
Yes, Christo, with pleasure. Gaia 3D currently is under critical condition. It seems there is a large amount of humans that have forgotten who they are, causing confusion, division and war driven by fear.
Thank you, Azor. Before we head down to Gaia, can you give me any information about the 3D world, as it's been a while since I've been there?
Sure, the 3D Gaia. We will face much resistance from negative polarity beings as a dual plane. Karma and Dharma are in effect. There is free will. It will be wise to protect our energy and hold love.
Alright, thank you, Azor. Sounds like we have quite the task at our hands. But that's why we're here, and that's why we've been called upon in the Galactic Federation to go down to planet Gaia, the 3D realm. Alright, Azor, let's get ourselves ready to go. Let's hit the time portal and make sure we land in the present day, Mother Gaia, third dimension. Whoa, oopsies. Yeah, not that one. Okay, let's try this one. Maybe this is the portal. Oh, yeah. Azor, this is a little too far in the future. I think we need to kind of go back a little bit. There we go. Perfect. Modern day Earth.
Captain Christo, as we approach, I will prepare our guest suite on the mothership for the souls we hold space for. Oh, and Captain, I will be sure to leave plenty of storage for earthly food delights to take for our travels.
Oh my gosh, Azor, you never fail to make me laugh. You know those earthly delights? That good old food of earth. Absolutely gotta have that food of earth. Thank you, Azor. Alright. It is time. It's time to make our way down to 3D Gaia. To hold space, show love, compassion, bridge the conscious collective, and help provide knowledge and wisdom and tools so fellow souls can remember who they are, live in a unified mind state with a harmonious being, with holistic, conscious practices and tools that they may access efficiently and quantumly.
Welcome aboard. I am Azor. Please get cozy. Grab a tea, snacks or crystals as we prepare for a sacred light conversation. The sacred holding space is down the hall to the left. Wholeness, balanced love.
Maybe consider taking time today to reflect on what areas of your life you could use forgiveness at. Whether it's for your own self, for others, or you haven't received forgiveness from somebody else, you can give yourself that love and give yourself that forgiveness. And you can use your tools such as journaling, meditation, and much more. Once again. Alrighty. So that is our oracle card reading of the day. Thank you guys for receiving. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and transition on into our chakra of the day here on Rising with Ra. And that's going to be the Earth Star Chakra. This is one of my favorite chakras to work with or to align with. And I'm going to go ahead and share with you guys some details about it and why I really like working with it. So the Earth Star Chakra is located between or below the feet. The mantra for the Earth Star Chakra, pretty popular mantra, it is Mani Padme Hum. Mani Padme Hum. Mani Padme Hum. That is the mantra directly for the Earth Star Chakra. Welcome in, Ocean. So it makes sense why, and some traditions and cultures, they're really big on that mantra, Mani Padme Hum, as it grounds you and connects you to the core of the earth, the core of the mother. Alright, so traits of the Earth Star Chakra. We have 68.05 Hertz is the sound healing frequency. The color is a dark brown or black or gray. And then the characteristics that it brings into our human life. The Earth Star Chakra is the connection for our electrical and meridian system, sciatic nerves and sensory organs, as well as the whole physical body. It also anchors all the other chakras and our being to the Earth's core. It is also a direct portal to the Earth ancestors and Middle Earth beings, such as the dragons, the elvins, the fae. This energy center is also our foundation for grounding in our human life, as well as grounding and anchoring our life purpose. It is also a energy center for accessing your past Earth lives, and is also direct access to the elementals and all Earth beings. So the animals, the mineral kingdom, the trees, the water, all other humans, all beings and all children of Earth. Now, overactivations in this chakra, if this chakra is overactivated, it can manifest and look like receiving overwhelming collective energy, as well as being overtly concerned about worldly issues. And this usually turns into the result of playing the hero role, or feeling like we need to take on everybody's problems and heal everybody. And I've been there before. I've definitely been there. And it puts you in a state of really toxic masculine energy, where you're just continuously looking for something to be the hero of. Feeling like that you need to basically heal the whole world and do everything for everybody that comes across you. Now, blockages in the Earth Star Chakra can look like disassociation, feeling not in the physical body, having bouts of psychosis and extreme paranoia during or after rituals or practices. So real quick, I want to touch on that. It's important when you're going into practices, rituals, and other energy movement that we're grounding our being before opening up ascending energies. And to ground, you can ground yourself and anchor with the Earth Star Chakra. The reason why it's important is because if we're not grounded, and then we open up all these high frequencies in our being and go through a bunch of high frequencies, it can drain our being. It can become overwhelming and too much. And it can also create confusion and scattered energy, especially mentally. So just a good reminder to make sure you ground yourself when you go into energetic practices and other things as well, including environments like events, festivals, shows. Grounding yourself and getting yourself anchored in and centered before going in to high influxes of energy is a great key to helping maintain your well-being, to not absorb too much, and to feel really centered and grounded. Blocks in the chakra can also look like being lonely or homesick, having nerve disorders, then having foot, knee, and leg issues. Alright, so now some ways to help balance and activate the Earth Star Chakra. So foods and herbs that you can use, we have beets, carrots, parsnips, turnips, radishes, potatoes, and sweet potatoes. Alright, now crystals, good old crystal healer friends that we can use for the Earth Star Chakra. We have pretty much any of the black crystals or black stones, such as hematite, black tourmaline, black obsidian, black onyx, smoky quartz, fire agate, or Mexican agate as they call it, pyrite, and moldavite. These are all very resonant crystals that can help you balance and activate your Earth Star Chakra. And today, for this Rising with Ra, I have on my hematite, garnet, and carnelian bracelet, which is the Emperor bracelet. And then I have on my onyx, which I really like. It reminds me of a watch. I don't know why, it just does. It's like a time travel watch, I guess. And then I have on my obsidian ring with copper. And lastly, I have on my hematite dog tag, representing the Earth Star today. Really feeling the crystal love. And I'm curious, what are some of your guys' favorite crystals out there? Feel free to put it in the comments. Alright, so if you have any questions about the Earth Star Chakra, or you would like to dive deep one-on-one and really relate your personal life and where you are presently with the Earth Star Chakra, and you would like help with seeing if there's any blockages, over-activations, or anything that can be balanced and cleared, reach out to me and we can set up a Chakra Empowerment 101 space, which is a holistic energy practice that I serve and provide. Just reach out if you have any questions and we could book a one-on-one service. So that's our chakra education of the day for the Earth Star Chakra. And now we're going to go ahead and bring forth and draw awareness on our spirit guide of the day. And our spirit guide of the day for the Earth Star Chakra is going to be Archangel Sandalphon. Archangel Sandalphon, the name means brother, because he is Archangel Metatron's twin brother. It is believed that he once lived on Earth in a human form as the prophet Elijah. Sandalphon has a sweet and gentle nature and is said to be one of the tallest archangels. Sandalphon is the angel of prayers. He collects all of our prayers, wishes, and invocations, and delivers them to the divine by transforming them into energy frequencies. He sends them to the higher realms with beautiful flowers as the messenger between people and the divine. He acts like a bridge to the higher realms. Sandalphon helps us to understand the power of prayer and the easiness of it. As the keeper of the earth, Sandalphon has the strongest connection to Earth. He is responsible for the well-being of the planet and the healing of the human race. Sandalphon helps us to stay grounded, stabilized, and anchored in the present moment. His energy makes us feel calm and peaceful. He balances out our energy and divides it evenly over our bodies, so we feel less stressed and overwhelmed. Sandalphon ties our energetic roots that grow from our root chakra and feet firmly to the earth, crystal in the center of our planet. The earth crystal is like a glowing diamond, radiating a rainbow-like light. Sandalphon is also known for inspiring musicians, poets, and creative writers. Sandalphon helps us with self-assurance and self-belief. He teaches us how to trust our abilities and skills, and how to manifest our dreams into the earthly realm by tapping into the power of the divine. He takes away our fears and replaces them with faith. He inspires us to be positive, kind, and compassionate. And along with this, he is indeed the main archangel of music and musicians. So if you're a musician or you want to tap into music in some type of way, Archangel Sandalphon can definitely assist you and bring support to the music side of your life. So that is our spirit guide of this Rising with Ra, to help connect and balance our Earth Star Chakra. So now what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and take a break for a couple of minutes. You can use the restroom, grab some more water. You can grab your crystals, set up your altar, and get your sacred Zen space nice and cozy for you as we will navigate into our chakra activation of this Rising with Ra, as we will be doing a Earth Star Chakra clearing and activation with Archangel Sandalphon, as well as some crystal healers. So we'll be back. Enjoy your break, and I'll see you in a moment. Sacred Light Healing and Wellness is a sacred safe space and container to help bridge and streamline the collective conscious. Along with this, providing spaces and holistic energy healing practices to help uncover our hearts and strengthen each other from within.
Beautiful, brother. Thank you.
So that we may tap in to the awareness of our sacred light within. If you are someone that is looking for sacred space, looking for conscious reflection, conscious guidance,
Surrendering and letting go.
as well as receiving energy in particular practices that are able to help with shedding layers, becoming clear, gaining wisdom from our past experiences, as well as strengthen our relationships and bringing balance and harmony into our everyday well-being. Here at Sacred Light Healing and Wellness, I, Marcus Christolight, offer my holistic quantum healing services of Reiki, personal customizable guided meditations, light language activations, crystal healing, soul origin and Cashapp meditations, chakra empowerment, intuitive life guidance, and oracle card readings. These services are all available to you today through my holistic energy healing practices. You may contact me, Marcus Christolight, on Instagram, SacredLight33, Facebook, Christolight Robbins, email marcustut23@gmail.com. Contact me today to inquire about a service or to ask any questions on your healing journey. Wholeness, balance, love. Alrighty, everybody, welcome back. It's your boy Christolight, Rising with Ra. In case if you're just tapping in, just joining us. Earlier in this live, I did a collective oracle card reading for our day, and we tapped into the energy of forgiveness and read some messages and intuitively picked up on what needed to be relayed surrounding forgiveness today. Along with this, I also educated us on the chakra of the day, which is the Earth Star Chakra. And then I also connected us and brought awareness to the spirit guide of the day, which is Archangel Sandalphon. You guys can tap into these educations as well as the reading, either on the replay here on Instagram, Sacred Light 33, or you can watch it on the full YouTube episode that will be up and streaming today, later on Sacred Light Healing and Wellness. And again, thank you to all my subscribers on YouTube. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. And we're going to continue to rise together and become more aware of these different tools and aspects of ourselves that we can utilize for our well-being. So as we begin going into our Earth Star Chakra activation, if you may, go ahead and get comfortable, whether it's sitting or laying down. And you can go ahead and grab any of your crystals for the Earth Star Chakra. To go over them again, we have hematite, obsidian, onyx. We have fire agates, moldavite, as well as black tourmaline. So these are all wonderful crystals that you can use if you have them. And here I have a celestial, smoky quartz, and hematite. One of my favorite pieces for sure. So now what we're going to go ahead and do here is, if you're sitting, go ahead and take the crystal, place it between your feet. If you're laying down, go ahead and place the crystal between your feet laying down. What this is going to do is the crystal's electromagnetic field is going to synchronize and start shifting the energetic field of your Earth Star Chakra. Fun fact, they say roughly 10 to 15 minutes is how long you want to at least leave a crystal to allow it to really mold in its energy with your energetic field. So now with the crystal anchoring us with our Earth Star Chakra, go ahead and check in with our posture. If we're sitting, making sure we have our back straight and we're supporting our spine. We can use a pillow, the edge of a bed or a couch if we need to. If you're laying down, having your legs straight and not crossed, so we're not blocking the flow. So we're not blocking the flow of energy in and out of the soles of our feet. And then next we're going to check in with the shoulders, making sure that we are not holding tension in the shoulders, that we are relaxing them, allowing them to drop to the side. And then checking in with the jaw, making sure we're not clenching our teeth. And then checking in with our hands, making sure that we are not balling our fists. The reason why we do this is to make sure we're not holding on to tension, that we are not holding on to rigidness and stiffness within our body. The more softer the body, the more easier the energy can flow throughout the being, which will then support a more smoother release of energy, as well as a lot easier expansion of receiving energy. So now with our posture all good to go, now moving to the breath. We're focus on the breath throughout the activation. And for this practice, we'll be breathing in through the nose, expanding the stomach. Drawing the breath within, all the way down to the Earth Star between the feet. And then exhaling out of the mouth. In through the nose. Swallow it down to the earth. Exhale out of the mouth. There's no right or wrong to the pace or speed. Just try to be patient with it. Really feel yourself, be one with the breath, and give yourself that intimacy. And you just want to continue to circulate the breath through the nose, down the body to the Earth Star, circulate it back up, and exhale out of the mouth. When you breathe in, you're breathing in healing. You're breathing in light. When you're breathing out, you're releasing blockages, as well as anything else that is keeping you from being balanced. Continue to focus on the breath, as the breath will be your balance, will be your center throughout the activation. You may feel emotions arise, you may feel thoughts surface, you may feel past experiences come up. You may feel warmth, you may feel ecstasy-like energy, blissful energy. All of this is very much natural, and just remember that you have the breath. You can stay with the breath to move through challenging energies, to move through densities. And also remember that you are safe and you are supported, not just by myself, Archangel Sandalphon, our spirit guides, our family members, our ancestors, Mother Earth, and so much more. Staying with the breath, continuing to breathe. And as you breathe, I'd like for you to visualize. I'd like for you to visualize the core of Mother Earth. And at the core of Mother Earth is this beautiful, warm, cozy, nurturing, black energy. Almost like the womb or the void. When this womb energy, Mother Earth, begins to become warmer and stronger. As you breathe, I'd like for you to visualize roots beginning to spread out from the bottom of the soles of your feet. And these roots, just like a tree, begin to travel into Mother Earth. And as they travel, they begin to deepen your groundedness, begin to anchor your being to the love, the nurturing, and the purity of Mother Earth. As these roots travel and make its way to the core, this warm rainbow diamond light core in the center of Mother Earth in the center of this black womb, providing the warmth and the lights at the core, begins to draw in the roots from the soles of our feet. And the roots from our feet begin to wrap around this crystal diamond core. And as they wrap around the core of Mother Earth, it provides even more anchoring, and grounding, and stability. Begins to ignite inner peace and begins to pull out and dissolve away any feelings of anxiety, depression, fear, and anything else that is affecting the nervous system and the physical being. And as you breathe, you may now feel and allow these energies to melt and pour down and down and down into the earth, out through the roots of the soles of the feet, and all this energy that no longer serves us serves Mother Earth and fertilizes her energy. Just feeling and allowing the unwanted energies to just melt down the body, down the energy field, into the core of Mother Earth. Staying with the breath. If there's any pain, if there's any anger, frustration, resentment, confusion, any fear, may allow it all to release. May allow it to go to the Earth Star. And you can affirm it with an affirmation. And I'll go ahead and do an affirmation that you may repeat if you would like. And the affirmation is, I am allowing the pain, the imbalances of my nervous system, anxiety, and other feelings and emotions that are imbalanced with my being to melt, dissolve, out through my roots and recycling with Mother Earth. I no longer wish to hold on to these attachments, these past energies, as I am present, I am whole, and I am becoming. I am choosing love. Staying with the breath. Now Archangel Sandalphon comes in and along with Sandalphon comes the elementals. And Sandalphon works with the elementals to give a aura cleanse and sweeping of your energy field. Sandalphon ignites the element of fire and utilizes the fire to sweep through and burn away any imbalances and impurities throughout the being. Utara shukutoa na ukoti na sutukoa ushukwana ya isi anata utukuyana ukotata shia nati sunata shia kata utayana sa ishikia nata utoayana tiacha. The fire sweeps through and purifies the being, uplifting and bringing a new life force energy. Next, Sandalphon utilizes the elements of earth, with the element of earth, Sandalphon brings nurturing, regeneration, and soothing to the physical being and the other bodies. Iana kurua shara ukua nata isiana ushiana kiata nanyashonata iana kata ushunanasiya ushukanayata unyanmayanata uyanarashikiata. Sandalphon now brings forth the elements of water to cleanse away, to soothe and wash the being with crystalline waters. Iana kuchia matuaya kiana toa Iana ki kuayam uayanam ayashanam uashianam uayanam. Staying with the breath, continuing to breathe. Now lastly, Sandalphon draws in the element of air to help clear our mind of any thought patterns, programming, belief systems that are no longer serving in our conscious mind, helping clear a way for our connection to our intuition, psychic senses, and divine wisdom. Ishana, Uchukiyana, Ishiyanata, Usukoana, Ishiyanata, Ukotiyana, Uanashiata, Kianata Shia, Usonachianata, Ukotiyanata, Ishiyanata. Staying with the breath, continuing to breathe. And now, with this rebalancing with the 4 elements and Sandalphon, calls in the energy of the Middle Earth beings, the Great Dragon, the Fae, the Elves. And as they arrive, they now prepare to create a beautiful, harmonious, healing and protective shield of energy, protected and carrying the energies of all of our ancestors, as well as these Middle Earth beings and guardians. And as this shield is placed, crystal diamond light, it not only protects, but it also heals, regenerates, and gives us access to intuitive wisdom and knowledge. And as we are now secured with this diamond crystal rainbow shield of light, anchored in to the Earth Star, clearing away and growing into our being. Staying with the breath. Taking a moment to just be, to feel what is present. Now, when you're ready, making your way back, navigating your conscious mind with the breath to your physical body, to your physical environment, opening your eyes and moving your body parts whenever you're ready. Take your time. You are loved. Namaste. Wow. Whew. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you all that have tapped in on the live and will be tapping in on the replay or on YouTube. Feel free to leave your feedback or comments on how the practice was for you. And if you also want to send in your crystals or altar in your Zen space that you created, you can send them in, images or videos, direct message, and I will add them into the YouTube edition. Definitely feeling this one. And if you feel like there's any residual energy afterwards, continue your practices, continue to clear out and support yourself, whether it's outside grounding in nature, drinking plenty of water, eating healthy nutrition, doing more meditations, being mindful with ourselves, doing yoga, or anything else that is supportive for our being. And if you're already feeling quite amazing, carry this energy outside of space and carry it into your day. So that does it for today on this Monday of Rising with Ra. Earth Star Chakra, Archangel Sandalphon. Our card reading today was regarding forgiveness. All right. Thank you, everybody. I will see you all on Wednesday for the next Rising with Ra at 11:11 a.m. Eastern here on Instagram, SacredLight33. Tap in, rise together as we will be exploring the Causal Chakra. Wholeness, balanced love vibrations.